let's go to the spoilers for Blue Lock Chapter 295. So are you ready? Then let's get started, right after the intro. Now, with the Neo-Egoist League coming to an end, it's time to check out the rankings and player values. Let's go. But before that, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss anything. Now, let's do this. The chapter starts by showing Nagi, a meeting with Rio that changes everything. The two take on the world. Nagi reflects on how everything started at that moment. He remembers that it was Rio who found him, and from that point on, his soccer journey began. Nagi also says that he needs to overcome the fire, the frustration, moments of regret, and gratitude. After all of this, he will finally be able to defeat Isagi. Nagi looks at Rio and says that it's time for a change. He asks Rio to give him a new fire. However, he also admits that he can't dream of becoming the best in the world. Pages 4 and 5. Nagi states that this is the end for him and Rio. Rio tries to stop him and tells him to skip that part. Nagi agrees, calling Rio boss. Rio then says that this match was the worst for both of them. What they need is to grab the attention of other players and increase their salaries. If they don't make it into the top 23, they will disappear before even getting the chance to achieve their World Cup dream. At the moment, Nagi is ranked 11th, while Rio is in 16th. If they drop any further, they will be just above the cutoff line. Page 6. Rio explains that the focus isn't just on playing efficiently to win the match, but rather on going all in to prove their worth. Otoya watches the situation and comments that it's rare to see this level of commitment in a pivot play. Meanwhile, Bachira asks if Nagi is scared. Nagi replies that it's not like they aren't aiming for the goal. The idea of shooting whenever there's an opportunity hasn't changed. He then looks at Rio and confirms that this is the right path. Rio encourages Nagi to embrace the change. Chigiri praises Otoya, saying he has a sharp eye. Otoya, surprised, notices that Rio is no longer coordinating plays with Nagi. Rio agrees and says that this is the crucial turning point for him. Rio then looks at Nagi and says that stagnation means death. Page 8. Chigiri delivers a precise shot, a 44 Panther snipe, and scores. The stadium erupts with deafening screams. Chigiri opens the scoring, making it 1-0 for Manshine City. Page 9. Rio celebrates and says that they're doing great. First, an assist. Now he expects Nagi to do his part. However, Ego appears, calling them rough diamonds. Page 10. Ego shows up to congratulate Bastard Munchin on their victory. He announces that the match between England and Spain, which started at the same time, has already ended. Now, the results and each player's value will be revealed. It's time for the final salary auction, broadcasted live to all teams. Page 11. Isagi gets tense. The moment has arrived. The final ranking. He remembers that before the match, the difference between him and Rin was almost 50 million. 50 million. He gave everything to try and close that gap. Page 12. Ego announces that the 23 players who won the Neo-Egoist League and will represent Japan in the U20 World Cup will now be revealed. Isagi murmurs that the only thing that matters is being number 1. He eagerly awaits the revelation. Ego then announces the highest bid, the value of Blue Lock's number 1 player. Page 13. Isagi is completely focused. The commentator announces that the highest bid was 240 million. Page 14. Ego finally reveals the name, Rin Itoshi. Isagi is shocked. He wonders if this is really happening. Isagi says, "What? I still haven't surpassed him?" Page 15. Rin looks at Isagi and taunts him, asking where he's looking. He tells Isagi to lift his head and face him. Rin continues, saying that the world seems determined to make them rivals. He smirks and says that this is exciting. Then we discover that Isagi is also in first place alongside Rin. Isagi and Rin are tied. Isagi can't believe it. Both received the same offer of 240 million, sharing the number 1 spot. The commentator is stunned. exclaiming that no one could have predicted this. Yoichi Isagi also received a 240 million bid and now shares the top ranking with Rin Itoshi. Page Sagi feels the euphoria of reaching the top. He murmurs to himself that he has finally become number one. Isagi says, "I still haven't achieved a complete victory, but giving my soul for the goal, for victory, was really worth it. I bet my life on this." Final page. Isagi shouts in joy.
Yeah.
This is the true thrill of being number one. Final text of the chapter. His scream echoes across the world as the joy of reaching the top surges through his body. End of the chapter, no break next week. And that was chapter 295. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. See you next time, and thanks for watching.